Hi, I'm Evan.
I'm Abby, and we live in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Ev, what are we doing today?
We're talking about the Mega Mid-South. We've got some tips for how to survive this race.
Ev, let's dive into our first tip. Don't come without a nutrition plan. If you're a first-time bike packer, highly underrated tip is to stop and actually have a meal, whether that's just like some gas station corn dogs, whatever you can stomach. Mm-hmm. There's gas stations and there's also restaurants. So, take a beat, eat as much as your stomach possibly can, and then repack your bike and resupply.
Sometimes you can eat pretty crappy food for like a day race, but when you're talking about multi-day, you'll wake up the next day and still have a messed up stomach, and now you got to do another 100 miles. It's good to take care of your digestive system. Yeah, a shit kit is a good idea.
Moving on to tip number 2.
I mean, most of the time, it is really beautiful weather in November. Honestly, as long as it doesn't rain, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it may rain pretty hard, and you may get a layer of mud that accumulates really bad, but you wait a couple hours, and that moisture seeps further down into the soil, and then the roads are fine. It just really depends on how much rain has happened in the weeks leading up to the event. I mean, if you watch the original pre-ride video where we ended up having to bail out, you may see me like dragging my bike at one point because it was physically too heavy to pick up. For normal Mid-South events, you would always pick up your bike and never try to roll it because it's not going to roll. But when it's too heavy to even pick it up, then you just drag it, I guess.
So what's our pro tip if it rains in that section and you need to bail out?
Fat bike with 40 millimeter tires.
Or there is a paved option to come back to town.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. You can still ride out if Highway 33. It's got a paved shoulder, and that's one bailout option from that area. So tip number 3. I would not recommend trying to bring a water filter. You're not out in the middle of you are out in the middle of nowhere, but not really. There's not really places to just pull off and camp like there is out west. All of the land around you is owned by farmers with all of the livestock and pesticides and stuff. It's just probably not worth the risk. They don't filter out viral contaminants. Our creeks and ponds are full of red silt from our clay. Your water filter will clog. Coupling that with how many gas stations there are on the route.
Now presenting tip number 4.
It's November 1st. Daylight savings time is Sunday morning, November 2nd. So that first night, and you will think you have slept 1 hour longer than you actually have. So keep that in mind. Additionally, the days are really short in November, so you need to have good lights and batteries. Abby, what do you usually bring?
I run a pretty low-cost setup. I have a little night rider on my bars, and then a black diamond headlamp that has batteries I can swap out, and AA batteries. So I find that I run my headlamp most of the time, and then my bar light when I really need to. The great thing about this route is there's nothing insanely technical. I have never felt like I needed a really high-powered light or to be worried about a dynamo or anything like that.
Me, on the other hand, lack of technical skills. I like the brightest light I can get. So I've been using an outbound light. It's like 2200 lumens or something, so not that bright, but it works pretty good. So what kind of cash battery do you bring? Because I'm assuming you have to recharge your electronics during the ride.
Yeah, I just bought one off of Amazon for $40. It doesn't have to be anything high-tech. There are a couple gas stations along the route that if you are planning to be out there for 2 or 3 days, you could stop, resupply, plug in your cash battery or your electronics, and remember to recharge. We are using track leaders for this event, so that can be done either through a Spot or a Garmin InReach or your mobile device. If you're going to do it on your mobile device, we really ask to make sure that you have your cash battery and you have a charger you can plug in to a wall in case you find one of those at a gas station.
And it's not a bad idea to maybe run it on a trial run the week before and just get an idea of how much battery it's going to use on your cell phone. Tip number 5. Not hard to dress for November in Oklahoma because it will be relatively mild, if maybe windy. The issue is if it does rain, it could get cold. So rain jacket for sure. What else?
I'll probably be bringing my rain pants to also just have another layer to sleep in. Doesn't hurt, especially if we're slated to even get a little bit of rain. So just an extra layer, even for your legs, can be really helpful. Those are our 5 tips for success. Drop us a line in the comments below, or you can DM Evan. He's Blevin Almighty on Instagram. Because we are so excited to see all of you and ride with you in November. Wait, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Chamois or no chamois for 300 miles?
Oh, yeah, no. Wool underwear and a leather saddle.
Oh my god.
That much.
He's looking for a wool underwear sponsorship if you know of anyone.
Yeah. No, for real.
What did I have a hot take about?
I don't know. You're riding a fat bike. Is that the right bike for this?
No.
Last year, everyone was going really fast. I wouldn't do that. Not very sustainable. Ride your own ride, for sure. I mean, if you're racing, then chase people. Sorry, this is advice for me. If you're actually racing the event, definitely chase people.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Chamois or